Hello and welcome to my channel. The essence of this video is to spur good works. Maybe these politicians, in the process of trying to outwit themselves, they will work for us. Recently, Orji Uzor Kalu was seen signing MOU with a particular Chinese company. Otu Awunezi, I am aware the attempt is at trying to see that OT did not return in 2027. Yes, every attempt is at stopping OT. But we are going to look at that critically. Yes. This particular MOU, Orji Uzor Kalu signed this. You wonder why, while Orji Uzor Kalu was governor, we didn't see things like this. Okay, maybe they are not happy. We are hailing OT. Oh, we are not supposed to hail only OT. Let's hail them too. The other one was sharing rice the other day. All of these are like flash in the pan. We want something lasting. Now let's look at Orji Uzor Kalu's whatsoever. I didn't see a video of that actually. I was looking for a video. I only saw pictures. I don't even understand. Meanwhile, that is why we are here. Lithium don't land though. Are we into another MOU season? My people, first of all, Ndi Igbo kwenu, there is a breaking news. Orji Uzor Kalu don't sign big lithium deal with Chinese company. We are aware lithium is used for battery. They say Abia is about to enter new energy industrial revolution. Okay, now revolution. I don't know whether it's evolution of another MOU or revolution. Because in this country, we don't build factory first. What we build is headline first. It's like they are building headlines. So, according to the report, agreement was signed in Dubai. Dubai, not China, but they are signing with a Chinese company. If you want Nigerian project to look serious, you must snap outside Nigeria. You need to go outside Nigeria, snap with, we are signing. Is this complete? So our politicians like to go outside and sign contracts. If you sign it outside Igbo, it will make sense. If you sign it in Abia State, people will wonder, like, is this complete? But going to Dubai to sign it, it will appear international standard. According to them, they say lithium processing plant, energy corporation, industrial value chain, strategic partnership, according to them. Now, once you hear strategic partnership, just sit down well, because that word has built many imaginary factories in Nigeria. Strategic partnership. Hey! Bawakwa kena. They have used that idea or that coinage or that phrase as if something big is happening. You understand? Don't be deceived with contracts signed abroad, not in Oman here. These are all about 2027. After 2027, nothing might happen. But if something happens, as I'm Badadalibi, oh, you didn't turn out, but watch that thing, no. Because now let me tell you what Orji Uzor Kalu is battling. He's not only battling against OT, he's afraid of his own seat. And for me, any senator that is not working well does not deserve to remain in the seat. The other day, years back, I saw one Anambra senator representing Anambra. During House deliberations, he was sleeping. And you know how much these guys make? Meanwhile, let's come back to this lithium. Okay, Nano. So when you hear the word strategic partnership, don't be easily deceived, because that particular word or phrase has built many imaginary factories in Nigeria. Not original factory, but imaginary. Now, let me explain to you the Nigerian development formula. Step one is travel abroad. These guys, what they do to us, they travel abroad. They wear strong suit while they travel. You see them shaking hands. You see them sign paper. You see them smile for camera. You hear something like historic milestone. When you ask them about construction, they will tell you coming soon. You ask them about the timeline, they say under review. You ask them about funding, they say being finalized. You ask them about community benefit of that particular thing, they say in due course. My people, if this particular thing they call MOU, maybe Memorandum of Understanding, whatsoever it is called, if it generates electricity, then Nigeria for done the supply lights to South Africa by now. MOU. This senator went, this particular person went, he signed MOU with this guy. If the MOUs or whatsoever they have been signing truly makes sense, we should be giving light to South Africa. Yesterday, it was oil, then gold, then bitumen, then free trade zone, now lithium. Lithium is important, that is the fact. Yes, lithium is important. It is used for batteries, electric cars, solar storage. It is good. And China controls most of the global lithium refining. So, but the real question is, are we processing it here in Nigeria? Or are we exporting raw and importing finished product? Because we don't master that pattern. We export raw cocoa, we import chocolate, we export crude oil, we import fuel. Now, export raw lithium, import battery at 10 times the price. Abia people are watching quietly. Abia people are watching this lithium whatsoever. And by the way, Abia people are not shouting. And together, we and the Abia people were asking simple questions. Will this fix roads, the lithium whatsoever? Will it reduce generator noise? Will it create jobs? Will young boys stop running to Lagos? Because we don't hear investment before, not be today. Investment. There was a time they were saying still revival. They will tell you power sector reform. So many things. You hear modular refinery, industrial park. Some of these things only exist in the PowerPoint. Abia people don't tire for grammar. We are tired. What we want to see, bulldozers in action like Oti is doing. Bulldozer does not attend press conference. Do you notice it? During press conference, you don't see bulldozers. It's during action that you see bulldozers. And we want to see bulldozers in action. Bulldozers makes noise, yes, but we have not had bulldozers yet. Now, let's talk honestly. When Chinese company signs deal in Africa, two things can happen. One, real factory, real jobs, real production, technology transfer. That is what can happen, not that is what will happen. That is what may happen. The second one, we provide land, we provide mineral. They provide export container. So now, the key question is ownership. Who holds majority share? Where is the refinery located? How many local engineers? Is there a training program? Now, if Abia supplies the soil, Abia State, then we are still at a primary school level of industrialization. If it's only the soil that we supply. Make we not pretend. Let's not pretend. Big announcements also have political value. It shows influence. It shows your international reach. And, it boosts the image of the person. And in politics, image is currency. But the fact is that citizens are tired of announcement politics. They want execution politics. Nigeria does not lack signing ceremonies. It is so much. It is plenteous. What Nigeria lacks is completion ceremony. When it go finish the project. Not be announcing, signing MOU. Completion, start and complete. Is it possible this project becomes real? It is possible, yes. Is it guaranteed? No. So right now, it is framework stage, which means intention. Intention is good though, but execution is better. Abia people are not against lithium. They are not against it though. What they are against is disappointment. So I will advise Abia people, when una dey clap, make una dey clap cautiously. Until we see land declared, machines installed, workers hired, light improved, then we will say lithium don't land. Until then, we are watching, because We dey for Niger. And in Niger, announcement is phase 1. Reality is phase 12. Igbo kwenu. Reality na be phase 12. Announcement na phase 1. And if you believe Abia State deserves real industrial development, not just headline, comment below. Bulldozer first. Tell them bulldozer first. And please don't fail to subscribe to Igbo Area TV. Igbo Area TV. We don't just repeat headlines. We question them.